It's Manchester United 0, Newcastle 2. I don't know where to start. This team is just not good enough. It's painful to watch them play. We have now lost 3 Premier League games in a row, and in these last 3 games, we have conceded 7 goals and scored none. That sums up how bad we are. United were on the back foot right from the start. I told you all in my match preview video that I have zero expectations from these players because I know them. We all know them how bad they are. We all know how these players perform. You could bring in the best manager to coach them, but still, the best manager wouldn't be able to do anything with this set of players. Newcastle scored their first goal within 4 minutes and their second came within 19 minutes. From then on, United were just trying to somehow get back into the game, but we couldn't. The worst part is we started with a backfire and we still conceded 2 goals within 20 minutes. Both the goals were so similar. We had 3 centre backs in the middle, yet none of them could get their head onto the ball and clear the cross. Firstly, I don't understand why Mezroi allowed so much time to the winger or left back to put their cross in. He needed to get tighter and close the gap, but instead he gave them the space and time to deliver 2 beautiful crosses. Meanwhile, our 3 centre backs were just ball watching. I don't know what else to say. Ruben Amorim is really lucky to lose 3 games in a row and still have so much support from the fans. I'm not saying don't support him, I would back him too. But in my opinion, he made mistakes with the starting 11. Looking at Manchester United's lineup, I had so many questions. A midfield of Casemiro and Eriksen, seriously. Newcastle isn't a small team that you can get away with that pairing. The funny part is Casemiro and Eriksen both aren't his first choice players. I know Bruno and Ugarte were unavailable, but why wasn't Mainoo selected in the starting 11? And what was the point of playing Xerxes behind Højlund? I don't know what Amorim's plan was, but United clearly couldn't execute it. Mainoo came on in the 33rd minute, substituting Xerxes. And to be honest, Xerxes wasn't the problem. It wasn't like everyone else is playing really well and Xerxes is the one who is messing it up. No, it wasn't like that. Playing Xerxes behind Højlund was a total gamble that Amorim took in this game, and it just didn't work out. Amorim realized his mistake within half an hour and subbed Xerxes off. I can understand Xerxes' frustration. He's already under so much pressure in his first season, and now in a must-win game, Amorim gave him a chance to play, but behind Højlund, which isn't his best role. Yes, maybe he could play that role better than how he did today, but it was a total gamble. The main problem was not Xerxes, it was the midfield behind him. The pivot of Casemiro and Eriksen. They couldn't track the runs or control the midfield on their own, which is the reason why we needed an extra man in midfield. And that's the reason why Mainoo came in to win that midfield battle. We created a few chances but we couldn't score, and it's the same old story. We had opportunities but we couldn't convert, and it's really frustrating. In the second half, Newcastle didn't even try to attack like how they did in the first half. They parked the bus, they allowed Manchester United to come at them, but we still couldn't score. And that's a shame. We have to start converting our chances, especially when we are playing this poor. We need every single chance to go in, or else we won't be winning any games. Our next games are against Liverpool and Arsenal. I wanted United to win all of our last 3 games so that we have a bit of momentum before facing Liverpool and Arsenal. But we have lost all 3 matches. And if we include the Carabao Cup game as well, we have lost all of our last 4 matches. Now we are going to Anfield next. I clearly don't know what's going to happen. Today, Eriksen played the whole game, and let me tell you why. In my opinion, it had nothing to do with tactics. Just tell me who in that team can take free kicks and corners apart from Eriksen. There's no Bruno, there's no Mount. Imagine that's how bad we are. We don't even have a player who can take set pieces. And even Eriksen would be a free agent soon, so he will be leaving too. I know some of you might say Ahmad and Dalo can take the corners or free kicks, but the quality would differ. And that's probably the only reason why Eriksen was preferred over Mainoo. If Amorim had someone else for set pieces, he would have likely played a pivot of Casemiro and Mainoo from the start. We definitely need signings if Amorim wants to play in this formation. As Ralph Ragnick once said, we clearly need an open heart surgery. I want Ineos to take action. Stop cost cutting in every department and start addressing the real issues. A video on Ineos and January transfer window would be posted really soon. So please do subscribe now. That's it for today guys. Thank you for all your support throughout 2024. If you enjoy watching our content, please do subscribe to our channel for more such Manchester United contents, updates and match reactions.